Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Jack. In this video I'm going to go over Tradovate platform, how to use it or how to just get started with it and remove everything that we don't really need, and basically what I use on the platform. So yeah, before I get into the video, I'll leave a link in the description to the Discord. Check it out, it's free. But yeah, let's get into this video. So when you first log into the platform, um, it might look like this, very confusing. So what we can do is we can get started and close this panel. We can close the panel to the right as well where this chart is, and we're left with three panels, one panel here with a chart, a panel down here to the left, and a panel down here to the right. So we'll start with the chart and what we don't need. So we don't need this box, this price box, so we can delete that. And if we hover over here, top left, we'll have these options. So we'll click on the chart settings and untick grid. You can leave current position on, it's up to you. I'll turn it off now. Day volume profile, market depth, and continuous auto fit. Turn that off so when we move it doesn't automatically go back to where it was before. It's really annoying. And then we'll go to configure chart elements and take off these elements. Wicked. So we've done that. We can zoom out. Obviously you have here, you can click on the time frames you want to click on and so forth. But with that being said, we can also now close out these. Oh, I don't know why that's showing me that. Bear with me a minute, guys. We can close out these tabs up here. Let's just click on that. And then, yeah, so it's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on here why it says close tab. I can't. Very odd. Anyway, not to confuse anyone. So once you've done all of that, you have your chart here. It's nice and clear. Let's work on these two panels. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to close this panel so it looks like this. And I'm going to come up here to the add modules. Where we see accounts, I'm going to click it and I'm going to simply drag it and drop. This is now going to bring out all the accounts that are linked to my Tradovate account. So what you logged into, all of these accounts are linked to that account. So as you can see here, you have your distance to drawdown. So with Apex, you have trailing drawdown. When you're in a trade, this is very important to see, so you know how far away from your drawdown you are. When you are in profit, this will obviously stay, and then once you drop down from your highest profit, this will go down as well. So it's nice to see that. And then you have your drawdown auto liquidation. So if price of your account balance here, for example, reaches that amount, your account will be liquidated. And then here you have your total available margin, which is the amount in your account. So this is really useful, and this will update as you're live in a trade, and it will show your open P&L for that trade. On the right here, I'll start on the order ticket. This order ticket is quite useful if you want to, for example, have like a, for example, let's say you have a buy stop, and you select one contract at a set price. What you can do is you can set a take profit stop loss, or just a take profit, or just a stop loss, and then you can say, okay, I would let's say 28 points, which is 100. Actually, on NQ, I'm not sure what it is on NQ, for example. 112 ticks is 28 points. So you could press send, and it would do a buy stop with whatever contract amount you want, and just have a take profit only, and this would be your entry. So play around with this. Be careful as well. Don't just do it where price is currently located. Potentially do it up here. So if I was, for example, to choose 5580, sorry, I'm on the wrong chart. So I want to go to NQ, select where it says NQ. So let's say 20,500. So I click here. Market's closed actually. I don't know if it's going to let me place this. I'd click send.
Order rejected.
Rejected because market's closed currently. But your entry would be here, and it would set your take profit instantly to 28 points from your entry price. And the exact same goes for your sell. Click on it and it does the reverse. So play around with that. Orders, these are just orders that you've currently placed. I will just click that just to make sure nothing happens. Orders, any orders you have on that account. that you're currently selected in. It will show here, and then you have your positions as well. So if you click standard, it will also show you how much profit you made from that. So if you click the little button there, it will show you. So that's really useful when you're opening in a trade or want to see your at the end of the day like how much you've made and so forth. So these are the settings I have and how my Tradovate looks like on my account. Now let's say you wanted to place a trade. Be aware you can only have up to 100 contracts selected here. So you can only place say 100 up here, and what you would do, you would click here, and obviously whatever your if you want to do a buy stop or a sell limit, that's up to you. But notice you can't do bracket orders here. You have to go to this order ticket, which lets you put bracket orders in. Note this order ticket only works on single accounts. When you use a group, which I'll get into in a second, you can't use this. You have to manually click on here and so forth. So yeah, so now let's get to the confusing part of the video. I am kind of rushing through this. If you have multiple accounts like I have here, and let's say they're eval accounts and you want to one shot one kill them on news like I have done today on CPI, where I've only did one of them. But what you'd want to do, you'd want to come down to your account section, click manage groups, and for the sake of the video, just ignore this. I'm going to click the plus sign here, and I'll name it YouTube just for the sake of the video. And in this, what I will do, I'm going to exclude the account that's blown here. So I'm going to do these 5 accounts. So I'm going to drag and drop these 5 accounts into here. Notice the quantity, I leave this as 1. It just gets a bit confusing when you do it into 2. I'm not going to go into what happens when you change this to higher. It just gets a bit confusing. So we've got 5 accounts here. Basically what this means is if I was to put 5 contracts up here, in here, and execute it, each of these accounts would get 1 contract in each of them. Now the market's closed, so I can't demonstrate this, so you have to go along with it. So because we have 5, it has to go in multiples. So we click save. 5, or if I was to do 6, it might work. If I was to do 6 contracts, I would first off, sorry, I have to select one of those accounts that are in that group, and then I have to click YouTube for this one we created. If I was to create then a buy stop, because there's only 5 in there, your quantity has to be a multiple of 5. So if we have 5 contracts here, and I click here, and I click buy stop, for example, it will assign 1 contract per account in that group. If I whip out the calculator, let's say I put the max allocation of 100 contracts in here, divide that by 5, that will give 20 contracts per account in that group. So if I wanted to do, for example, my max allocation of 27 contracts on news, I'd have to enter 100 here, click where I would want my buy stop to be, click buy stop 100 stops, click it, and then I would have to work out how many it is for 7 contracts per account that I have, because I have 5 here. In that case, it's 35. Divide that by 5, that gives you 7. So then I would have to change this to 35 and enter again, and that would be my full 27 contracts on each account that's in that group. Now obviously if you have more accounts in that in this group, then you'll have to work out the maths, but that's just an example. But yeah guys, that's pretty much one last thing. When you are doing a group trade, I would strongly suggest, if you want to cancel the order or if you want to get out of the trade for all of the accounts, just click this cancel at market, exit at market and cancel. Do not go up here and click exit all positions and cancel all. This will just exit the account that you're currently selected in. It won't do all of them. Don't make the mistake I done. This button will cancel everything, any orders in that group, anything. But yeah guys, I hope this video was insightful. If it was, please leave a like, a comment and subscribe to the channel. But take care, bye bye.